Hello everybody, this is Willie Words HavMire. Come to talk to you guys today about reprogramming the black consumer. Now, I'm giving you my knowledge base based off me being an entrepreneur, businessman, author, and sole proprietor of Word Overdose Publications. Now, why does the black consumer need reprogramming? After all, we make up a very important segment of the United States as a consumer base. Keep in mind, the black consumer and his purchasing power will be the 9th biggest economy in the whole world. Like, we generate that much in purchasing power. We are a large consumer base in a large segment. So the black dollar is very important for operating this country. So why does the black consumer need reprogramming? The black consumer doesn't need reprogramming for anybody else. The black consumer needs reprogramming for black business owners. Now, let's take a look at why is this the case. Understand, as a consumer base, we were never brought here to actually be a productive means or a business savvy group that can achieve in America. As a consumer base, every other group, every other ethnic group can come here and be assured that they can at least have a already set in consumer base anywhere they go just by coming to the black community, and we would definitely purchase from them. But the only people that cannot get purchasing from the black person or from the black consumer is black business owners. Why is this the case? Like, why can everybody else come to America and make money with black people, but black people will be very reluctant to spend their money with black people? I asked a question on one of my WH topics of what words come to mind when you think of black-owned business. And this is to black people. Keep in mind, black people said black-owned businesses are ghetto, they're lazy, they open late, people want to get the hookup. You know, it's a lot of negative words. It was like 40 negative words that came to mind, only like 5 positive. Like not enough, or good morale, or, you know, all those kind of things. It was very few of those positives, but it was so many of the negatives. And why is this the case? Why do black people need reprogramming? They need reprogramming because we are not in control of our image. So when people think of black-owned business, the first thing they think of is these negative stereotypes. And these are black people. So with the black-owned business, or if you are a business owner or a marketer, you need to understand that truth firsthand. If you do not understand that, your business will fail. There's no sense in opening. If your target demographic is black consumers. Now, if you have a more broad understanding or a more broad business, even with that, you got to understand that the people in general do not wish to buy. And this is not the best way to put it. This is not this is not everybody. I don't want to make you think I think this is everybody now. But this is just a very good amount of people in the black community and throughout the world do not wish to buy for black business. And this is evident by the amount of business that black businesses get. So if everybody says that we live in this rainbow world where we buy from anybody, we don't care how many people go out of their way or how many people even go on their daily routes, purchase anything from a black-owned business. Think about that. A lot of business people in the black community, that if they want to make it big, they put a white spokesman in the front of the business, you know, just to make it. A lot of people do that, especially in the tech sector. A lot of tech companies especially put a white face as the face of the business because people do not wish to purchase from a black owned business. So it's not just in the black community, it's with everybody. So we got to understand that first, that we need to actually reprogram the black business. How do we go about that? Again, we go about that by going out of our way to change the image of black business. So with every black business, if we can keep ourselves open long enough to keep profits coming in, we need to actually go out of our way, give above and beyond customer service. We need to be forthright in every way possible. We don't get many chances. You know, it's just like with college. You get one chance. And if you don't make it, shit, it'd be hard to get back in. And it's the same thing with business. We only get a few amount of chances to win over the heart of a consumer that comes through our doors or purchases our products online or whatever the case may be. So we have to make the most out of it. And with that, give as much as you can as a black-owned business, give as much positive energy as possible to keep the consumer coming back. Again, this is Willie Words HavMire. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're thinking about this as a black-owned business and get your stuff on track. We want to make sure we have more businesses coming so that we can have more consumers coming in, purchasing from us, especially our own people. If we can turn our own people to buy from us, we can have a global black economy that's thriving and self-sustaining. If we ever want to have a global black economy, it starts first with turning our dollars inward, back to us. No disrespect to any other ethnic group in this country, but we need our people to be purchasing from our people. We need black insurance companies, black banks, black supermarkets. We need it all. Our minds have been built to view blackness in general as inferior in value. So with that being said, if you don't believe it, you can look at it from the aspects of how do you view black people who look just like you? How do you interact with people who look just like you? What decisions do you make based on how a person that looks just like you wants to represent or sell a product? You got to ask yourself that. The only businesses that are black owned that actually make money in the hood, especially, are churches and drug dealers. One sells hope, other one sells dope. We got to be able to do better than that, guys. We got to be able to do better than that, black people. Now, keeping money in black communities is of the utmost importance, because if we take all our purchasing power, all our dollars from our community, and then spread them out to other people's community by giving it to other businesses or people that have other ethnic groups that do not live in our area, that makes it so that their tax market goes up, first of all, and it also makes it so that the money that they generate circulates in their community, building up their community, while ours is slowly depreciating in value. You can look at any inner city and see this natural fact that people that live in the inner city don't work in the inner city. And when they take their money, they go purchase outside of the inner city. So the inner city gets run down, but the other communities get built up.